Hey guys, in this video today we're going to look at application testing within the web UI and also using the CLI. So to start off, you need a Flogo project. In this case, I'm just going to use the bookstore example I've been using for a lot of these other videos. And basically what you need to do is go into your project and click on Start Testing. And this will bring up a little window called Flogo Launch Configurations. And this is where you can create launch configurations to actually test your project. So the first time you do this will be blank. You won't see anything here. So you'll say create a launch configuration, and essentially what you do is it will map to whatever inputs are available in your application. So in this case, the bookstore app has the inputs for a specific ISBN. So let's say if I wanted to use this, I'm just going to put some random string number. I don't know if this is an actual valid ISBN. Hit next and then hit run. So we'll run through it. We'll see if it gives us any type of output, and it seems like it gave us the annual report of Metropolitan Board of Health, and so the flow was completed successfully. So once you've actually finished testing that, you'll click on Stop Testing, and it'll bring you back to the launch configuration page, and you can have multiple of these. So if, let's say, you want to test different inputs or different values for the input without having to make changes, you can do that. So the one I just tested has this. The one I had before has this specific ISBN number, and so it's just a nice way to actually be able to test within the web UI how your activities are going to interact with each other when you enter a certain input. And you could also import different launch configurations. If, let's say, you used one in a different project, then you can just import it into the UI and you don't have to recreate it, which is very helpful. So that's how you do it within the web UI itself. So let's say we want to do some testing within the CLI. Well, to do that, what we want to do is once we've built out the launch configuration within the web UI, we can actually export it or download it. So you see this little export button, you hover over it, it says export launch configuration. So you click on that. I'm going to click the selection or location where I want to put it. So I want to put it in my samples folder, and it's going to just download a JSON file. So if I go to my CLI now, or if I go to my terminal, you'll see that I have a JSON file called bookflow launch configuration 1. And basically this is what I'll be using as the input value or the test value for my actual binary. So the binary for the bookstore app is here. So that's something that you need to know, or you need to make sure of, that you have the binary already created. So if it's your first time, if we go back to the web UI, let's say you download that, what you need to do is actually go back and build your application so you get that binary. So the command to actually run this within the web UI is basically the binary -test -flow in, and then the name of the actual launch configuration JSON that you downloaded. So in this case, bookflow launch configuration.json, and then you do flow out, and then the name of how that JSON file is going to look. So my output.json, hit enter, and basically it'll tell you, just give you a little message saying that it's been completed successfully. If we look into here, we'll get a JSON file that's my output.json. That's what we specified as the output. If we look at what that gives us, it'll actually show us exactly what was returned from that the test file that we actually selected. So whatever that ISBN that we chose to use within the test file itself, and let me show you how that looks. Bookflow. So essentially what the test file looks like is just that ISBN number that we entered before. So the ISBN number is there, and it's just basically saying what the flow URI is. So essentially where to use this ISBN number. And so the output file was just telling us exactly what does the application output once you enter that ISBN number. So yeah, this is a very useful way to go through and test, troubleshoot your different activities within your application, either using the UI or using the CLI, whatever you prefer. So it's very helpful. So if, let's say, you're trying to build a CI/CD type of pipeline, using the CLI version is obviously probably the more helpful way, because then you can actually script it to do a check to make sure that it's actually successful before actually, let's say, deploying the application into your cloud environment. So yeah, I hope this video is helpful. Feel free to check out some of the other videos that I had for Flogo Enterprise. More videos will be coming out soon. So thank you.